Higher education administration is like running a city. A small city, but a city nonetheless. As a communicator, one minute I could be working on a marketing strategy to recruit the next class of students, and the very next minute working with media on a mumps outbreak on campus. As someone who was exposed on the agency side to a number of organizations, some highly regulated corporations in healthcare, financial services, even defense, I can tell you that my first 2 years at Bates College, my alma mater, have been a singular experience, and one that I continue to learn on the job each and every minute that I'm in the office. In the corporate world, even across very different industries, there's still a basic playbook that you can follow. Keep your employees engaged, keep your customers happy, shareholders happy, and follow the regulations. The structures are clearly defined, and for the most part, everyone follows by those structures. In higher ed, by contrast, you can't just throw out an idea and execute because of the diverse set of stakeholder groups, each of which is passionately involved with the brand. Rather than relying on those well-established power structures in the corporate world, we operate in higher ed in a non-stop, continuous culture of persuasion. Every stakeholder group is incredibly engaged and at times, even activist. I don't mean that in a bad term. Students, faculty, staff, the surrounding community, alumni, the media even, their participation in campus life makes our institution what it is. They are the actors who animate our mission and our brand. In making decisions, you have to consider the past, the present, the future, all at the same time. A comms decision you make for the class of 2022 may have a very big impact on the class of 1962, alumni who were so important to the school in terms of its legacy and even from a philanthropic standpoint. In any PR leadership role, you need creativity. You need the courage to push the envelope. You need the ability to harness data and then act upon it. But I've also found in higher education, political skills and interpersonal skills are even more vitally important. It's those skills that I've leaned on the most at my time at Bates. I think those softer skills are important because a campus environment can be such an emotionally charged space. There's the intense pride of alumni, passion for athletics and contests, and then of course our root mission, the deep exploration of society's most complex issues, probed by every member of our community. And on campus there's a culture of public debate, which is so vitally important to our mission. Since coming into my role in 2015, our nation has seen a sea change politically. Education seems to be on the outside, looking in on several of those issues. This shift in policy, and certainly rhetoric, is not lost on young people studying on our campus or campuses across the country. A presidential election is often the very first vote that undergrads will ever cast. All those themes playing out on the broader scale show up in sharper relief on campus. Diversity and inclusion, international issues, and a whole variety of societal concerns at large. It's a delicate and sometimes enormously difficult balance to strike, being part of that conversation without taking positions that some members of our community might not agree with. At the end of the day, we're competing with literally hundreds of institutions across the country and around the world, offering a transformative experience that requires a significant investment of both time and treasure for students and their families. Naturally, there's a high degree of difficulty to that marketing challenge. But an institution of higher learning is so much more than just a product. It's a community. It's an object of fierce loyalty. There's a heartfelt, deeply human dimension to what communications can do in an environment like this. That's challenging, but 2 years in, I found it to be incredibly rewarding as well.